Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Beautifully Redeemed Evelina. So I just wanted to do a quick video in light of everything that's happening in LA right now, with the protests against ICE and all of those things, the riots and all of that. So I want to put this in a spiritual perspective. So if you watch like my last 5 videos, there's one that I talked about in regards to astrology and the dangers of that. And then those are the last 3 I posted. And then the ones before that were about, be careful what you listen to, music, lyrics, all of those things. So what I wanted to talk about a little bit tonight is I really wanted to go into what is happening in LA. So when you see those riots, you see that violence. Those are monitoring spirits. So when you think of, you guys term it as gang stalkers, okay? But the rest of us term it as monitoring spirits, people who are filled, their vessel is filled with a demonic entity. And so when you look at those riots, those are monitoring spirits. And what I want you to remember is that, first off, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Even today, I had to stand in the gaps between monitoring spirits who were coming at me, but they were actually harming other people. I had to step in the middle of that to diffuse it, because they were focused so much on trying to come at me that they were actually harming others. And what's interesting is that everyone's getting sick of them now. The gang stalkers, the monitoring spirits, it's not a secret anymore. Other people see it, and everyone is getting sick of it. The masses are getting sick of them. And just so you know that, to the point where people see them as a joke now. They are not a threat. Everyone thinks they're a threat. They're not. They're not above God. And I even encountered one of them because the Holy Spirit showed me this person that was eliciting harm. I'm like, okay, if you want to be a villain, be a villain. They were mocking Jesus' name in front of God. Not me. I'm not God. But I saw this in real time. And I was like, wow, this is how they feel about Christians and those to step into Christianity. Because I'm still new to it. I'm still new to it. I'm still working through stuff. And as Christians, we always are. I'm not perfect, nor do I ever claimed to be. I'm constantly having to apologize to God for missteps, for getting angry or getting upset. But also, I know the wrath of God. I know who Jesus Christ is and his legion of angels. Mocking his name, I have nothing to say now. When you're using Jesus' name to mock somebody, that's a whole nother level of spiritual disobedience and disrespect. That's a whole nother level of just hate towards God. It's on a whole nother level. But that's what that is. The riots in LA, those are your gang stalkers. And I'm speaking from experience. when these group of women, these tarot readers, okay, when they came at me and they sent out the masses, to harm me, and again, they're tarot readers. So what happened? The enemy came into their vessel. They're not there. To this day, they're not there. The demonic possession is beyond anything you can possibly imagine. And I lived in LA. I was in Studio City for a while. And the level of demonic activity, you see it all there in LA. Hollywood, the astrology community, your modern Sodom and Gomorrah, right there. And I've been saying this for years. And people are sick of it. No one wants to be bullied. Like, I went into a restaurant, because what do the monitoring spirits do, right? They're paid, they don't work. Or they work through the system. The system supplies them a job. And what do these criminals do? They try to get a rise out of you. They try to upset you. They harm innocent people and don't care. Because they haven't found Christ. They haven't found God. And some of them don't want to. Like I said, the person I encountered today literally mocked God in front of me. But everyone's not even starting. They see them now. They see them as the spiritual bullies. They see them as the ones that are trying to oppress the Christians, oppress the Israelites, trying to oppress the children of God. It's not a secret anymore. And everybody's sick of it. Everybody's sick of the past 4 years being bossed around, being told where they can go and not go, being bullied, having money stolen from them, materialistic things stolen from them, jobs taken from them for no other reason but demonic hate. My life turned around because I turned back to Christ. And I had no idea that the past 20 years, this is what the astrology community was working towards, as well as others. Look at everything that's happening in Hollywood with Diddy being outed for human trafficking, sexual assault, all of these things. And the astrology community is just as much a part of all of that. Yeah, remember, they work for Hollywood. They practice candle magic, paganism, witchcraft, all those things. And everyone's sick of it now. So kudos to the ICE agents and the military, and for Trump to standing up finally against these bullies. Because these are your modern day gang stalkers. And may they continue to be blessed and do what is necessary to these individuals in accordance to our laws. But everyone's sick of it. And it starts in our communities. We need to stop it in our communities. We need to be vocal about it. We need to show it. I'm seeing people's faces. I'm watching people's reactions. And boy, are they getting sick of all of them. Because no one likes to be bullied. No one likes to be harassed. No one likes to see innocent people being harmed for no other reason than jealousy and envy. Because they decide to turn their backs from Christ. They decide to turn their backs from God. And to live in a lie, live in delusion, live in narcissism. So I give all praise and glory to those ICE agents and the military that's protecting them right now. Because as I left California, what happened? Laurel Canyon. What's the Laurel Canyon? Where I used to go hiking a lot. I moved, it tumbled. Why? Because every single gang stalker was there doing pagan activity, trying to get at me, the astrologers. Then California went up in flames. Palisades, Pacific Palisades. But you keep going. Bless our ICE agents.